Welcome to this 25-minute Vinyasa Flow. Let's get started lying on our backs. So come to lie down and then bring the soles of the feet to touch, letting the knees drop to the sides. This pose is called Supta Baddha Konasana, and you can either rest your arms by your sides with the palms facing up, or you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Or a third option would be to interlace your elbows above the head. So just grabbing opposite elbows and finding a bit of a shoulder opening. Choose whichever option feels best for you and then stay there. And softly close your eyes. Bringing all your awareness inside your body. And let's shift the awareness to the breath. So noticing how the breath is moving. And bringing more depth to the breathing now. So take fuller inhales in and deeper exhales out. Keeping your lips sealed, breathing through your nose only. Deep inhales in. Exhaling out. Let's start with some movement, reaching your arms up above the head, stretching long through the legs, full body stretch. And from here we're gonna bring the arms into a capital T shape, lifting the legs up, keeping a bend in the knees, and then gently drop your knees over to the right without touching the floor. Inhale back through center and exhale over to the left. Moving the legs from side to side, finding a twist, and keeping the core really engaged here. So the core helps us here to not drop the legs down, but to keep them lifting just a tiny bit off the floor while we move from side to side. Are you still breathing fully? Try to stick with the deep breath. And the next time that the legs come over to the left, let's lower them all the way down and then bring the gaze over the right shoulder, trying to ground that right shoulder down into the mat, finding our spinal twist. And with the next inhale, activate your core to lift the legs back through center and then over to the right. Gaze over the left fingertips and try to ground the left shoulder down into the mat. Twisting our spine. And inhale back through center. Now bend into your knees and either get hold of the insides of your feet, the ankles or the shins for happy baby. Trying to bring the soles of the feet facing up towards the ceiling and grounding the spine fully down into the mat. And you can gently rock from side to side if that feels good. Keeping the lower spine firmly grounded into the mat. And let's let go of the feet. Hug your knees into the chest and start to rock forwards and backwards along the length of your spine until we come all the way up. And let's set up for Navasana boat pose. So balancing on the sit bones, lifting the heels off the mat, either keeping the shins parallel to the mat, holding onto the thighs or keeping the arms long. Or maybe you want to extend your legs, but try to not round into the spine here. So keeping the spine long, keeping the chest lifted up. This is really much deep inner core work. Let's stay for 3 more breaths. Inhale in. Exhale out. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale in. Exhale. Thunderbolt contraction. Bring your fingertips down into the mat. Forehead towards the shins. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. Holding it. Hug the inner core muscles together. 2 more. Inhale in. Exhale out. Last round of breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale, cross your ankles and roll over your knees, coming onto all fours into our tabletop position, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, drop your belly, look up, cow pose. Exhale, chin to the chest and rounding the spine. Inhale to drop the belly, look up, arch your spine for cow. And exhale to round, press your palms into the mat. And you can continue like that, or you can bring your fingertips to point towards the knees and do your cat and cows with a little wrist stretch, but only if that feels good, so try it out. Let's take our last round. And then coming back to our normal tabletop position, tuck your toes and lift your hips up for our first downward facing dog. Maybe walking the dog a little bit to start out, so bending the knees, pedaling the feet. Maybe increasing the distance from your feet to your hands a little bit. And just feeling into that down dog. Stretching it out, gently easing into the pose. And finding stillness whenever you're ready. Making sure the feet are hip distance apart, spreading wide through the palms, and taking a full breath in to lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and open your hip. Let's move into wild thing from here, stepping the right foot behind the left leg and coming onto the right tiptoes, lifting the hips up, reaching the arm back, maybe bringing the right hand to your heart, opening the chest, open your heart. One more breath. Exhale, bring the right palm down into the mat, right foot down, back into our downward facing dog. And let's switch sides, lifting the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open your hip and gently step the left foot to the outside of the right hand. Reaching the left arm back, lifting the hips up, heart open, maybe bringing your hand, the left hand to your heart, high on the left toes. One more breath. And exhale, palm down into the mat, left foot back down, returning to our down dog. And from here, let's bring the gaze between the hands and tiptoe our way to the front of the mat, where we bring the feet hip distance apart, bending the knees generously and folding over the legs. You can start to shift from side to side, maybe bending one knee and then the other. There's definitely no need here to straighten the legs. In fact, we want to keep a generous bend in the knees so that we're not putting any pressure on the lower spine. If it feels good, you can also interlace your elbows and just continue to find a little bit of movement here, stretching into the back sides of the legs, waking up the hamstrings. Hello, hamstrings. Keeping your face soft. And now let go of your elbows, round your spine and start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, lifting the whole body up and rolling the shoulders up and back when you arrive at the top. Bringing the feet together, balls of the feet to touch, slight distance between the heels. Deep inhale, reach your arms up above the head, palms to touch, high mountain. Exhale, folding over the legs, you can bend your knees, head down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your legs, long spine, hands on the shins or the thighs, whatever gives you more length in the spine. And with the exhale, we fold forward, head down. Bring your hands into the mat and step the right foot all the way back, rising up to high crescent lunge, deep bend in the left knee. We're high on the right toes. Arms are straight up towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Open up to warrior two. So the right foot turns 90 degrees flat into the mat. Still a deep bend in the left knee. Arms are extending wide. Gaze goes over the left fingertips. Finding strength in the legs. Keep pressing the outer blade of the right foot down into the mat. Inhale, flip your front palm, and exhale, reverse your warrior, leaning over to the right. The right hand slides down the right leg, left arm alongside the left ear. Keep the left knee deeply bent as if we're still in our warrior two. Full breath in. And exhale, windmill your palms down into the mat, framing the left foot, and step onto that left foot into our standing split, so lifting the right leg up. You can bring your left hand to your left ankle to challenge the balance a little bit more. Last breath in here. And exhale, bring the right foot down next to the left. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto the shins or the thighs. Exhale, head down and fold. You can bend your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up, high mountain, palms to touch. Exhale, cactus your arms and find a back bend. Inhale, rising back up. And exhale to fold forward, head down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step the left foot all the way back and rise up into high crescent lunge. Deep bend in the right knee, we're high on the left toes. Draw your shoulders down and away from your ears. Let's take a full breath in and full breath out. And inhale, open up, warrior two, turn the left foot 90 degrees, bringing it flat into the mat. Deep bend in the right knee, arms extending long, gaze over the right fingertips. Inhale, flip your front palm, and exhale, reverse. Left hand slides down the left leg, right arm alongside the right ear. Keep the right knee bent. Full breath in. And exhale to windmill the palms down into the mat, and then stepping onto that right foot, lifting the left leg up for our standing split. You can bring your right hand to the right ankle. One more breath in. Exhale, bring the left foot next to the right. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, high mountain, palms to touch. Exhale, back bend, cactus your arms, opening the heart, open the chest. Inhale, reaching the arms up, and exhale to fold forward, head down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, step the right foot back and then the left, coming into our high plank. Shifting forward and then bending the elbows into a 90-degree angle, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest. Exhale, roll over your feet, downward facing dog, hips up high. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, wild thing, step the right foot behind the left leg. Lift your hips up, reach the right arm back. Hand to your heart, opening the chest. Inhale. With the exhale, we're transitioning into fallen triangle. Bring the right palm down and step the right leg underneath the left, over to the left side of the mat, reaching the left arm up and over, opening the chest. And bring the palm back down and step the right foot back, downward facing dog, hips up high. And let's right away go for the other side. So with the next inhale, reach the left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee and step the foot to the outside of the right leg. Wild thing, lift your hips up, reach the left arm back, bringing the left hand to your heart, opening the chest, finding that back bend. And then bring the left palm down, thread the left leg underneath the right, over to the right side of the mat. Right arm reaches up and over, fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, bring the palm down and step the foot back, returning to our downward facing dog. Reconnecting with your breath. Bring your gaze between the hands and then step the right foot forward and then the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up in one go, high mountain, palms to touch. Exhale, interlace your palms behind the spine, open your chest. And then bend your knees and melt your stomach onto your thighs, forehead to the shins, reaching the arms up above the head, finding that forward fold. You can keep as much of a bend here in the knees as you need. And gently letting go of the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands into the mat, step the right foot back, lower the right knee down into the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus your arms, find a back bend. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale for the back bend. One more time, inhale to reach. And exhale, interlace your palms behind the spine. Lift your chin up, open your chest, finding that back bend. Full breath in. Exhale, bring your palms down into the mat and shift your hips back for a half split. Flexing the left foot, finding length in the spine and then folding over the leg. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold a little deeper. And then rebending the left knee, tuck your right toes and step the right foot to the front of the mat, meeting the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, high mountain, palms to touch. Exhale, interlace your palms behind the spine, opening the chest. You know what's coming. Forward fold on top of the legs, so stomach to the thighs, forehead to the shins. Arms reaching forward, stretching into the shoulders. Full breath in. Exhale, release the grip of your hands. Find your halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back. Lower the left knee down into the mat. Lifting the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend the spine. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to back bend. One more time, inhale to reach. Exhale, interlace the palms behind the spine, opening the chest, chin up, reaching the knuckles towards the mat. One more breath in. And with the exhale, slowly releasing, bringing the palms back down into the mat and shifting the hips back for our half split, flexing the right toes, finding length in the spine and folding over the leg. Inhale for length. Exhale, maybe folding a little bit deeper, stretching that right hamstring. And rebending the right knee, plant your palms, lift the left knee up and step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up, high mountain, palms to touch. Exhale, cactus your arms, finding that back bend. And from here, interlacing the palms behind the spine, opening the chest, and finding our forward fold with the hands interlaced. Bring your stomach to the thighs, forehead to the shins, extending long through the arms. And then releasing the grip, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back and then the right, coming into our high plank. Going through a vinyasa, bend your elbows. And inhale, upward facing dog, lift the chin up. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring the right shin down into the mat, setting up for our half pigeon. Left leg extends long behind. Let's come onto the fingertips to do some cobra rolls. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, folding forward, head down. Inhale, rising back up, head lifts up last. And exhale to fold. One more time, inhale, rising up. And with the exhale, falling all the way down, extending the arms long in front, bringing the forehead down into the mat, and fully surrendering to our sleeping pigeon, stretching into the outer right hip, letting go of any effort, any tension, slowing down the breath, inviting softness into the body, into the outer hips. Bringing all your attention inside the body. And slowly making our way out of the pose, coming onto the palms, walking the hands back to the shin, and then tuck your left toes and step the right foot back, returning to our downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to lift the left leg up for our three-legged dog. And then bring the left shin down into the mat, extending the right leg long behind. Trying as best as possible to square off the hips. Coming onto the fingertips, inhale, lift your chest. exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift back up. And exhale to fold for our little cobra rolls here. One more time. Inhale, head up. And with the exhale, we're folding all the way down, bringing the forehead down into the mat, extending the arms long and fully, surrendering to the sleeping pigeon, feeling into the outer left hip, bringing all our awareness to the sensations we can feel in the body, in the pose, slowing down the breath. Noticing if your mind is wandering off, or if you can keep it on the feelings inside the body, on your breath. And let's make our way out. Bring the palms towards your shin, and from here we're just gonna roll onto the outer left hip to bring both legs long in front, coming onto the sit bones, removing any fleshy bits from underneath, and then sitting up long and tall, reaching the arms up. Inhale and exhale, folding forward, Paschimottanasana, bringing the stomach towards the thighs, forehead towards the shins. You can hold onto your feet or your ankles, stretching into the hamstrings. Relaxing the whole back side of the body, relax the spine, the neck. And with the next inhale, rising back up and bending the left knee, placing the left foot to the outside of the right thigh, left fingertips behind the spine, right arm hugs around the left thigh, gaze over the left shoulder for a seated spinal twist. Inhale for length. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale, counter twist over to the right. And then extending the left leg long and placing the right foot to the outside of the left thigh, right fingertips behind the spine, left arm hugs around the right thigh, and the gaze goes over the right shoulder. Take a deep inhale in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Full breath in. And with the next exhale, coming back to center, counter twisting to the left. And then just coming to a cross-legged seat, one shin in front of the other, hands on the knees. Inhale, roll your shoulders up towards the ears, and with the exhale, all the way down the spine, and then softly close your eyes. Let's take a moment to just feel into the body. Feeling your heartbeat, feeling your breath, noticing if there's any changes from the beginning of the practice to now. And then extending deep gratitude to our bodies. Bring your hands in front of the heart, bow your forehead to your fingertips. And then you can blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to my channel so you'll always stay up to date with all new videos. If you have questions or feedback, just leave it down below in the comments, and it would mean the world to me if you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope I'll see you around. Bye!